The choice of a suitable running mate for Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, remains largely unresolved weeks after the party's primaries. A placeholder arrangement unknown to the Nigerian laws, many believe is bound to give way for a substantive arrangement from the League of Powerful APC Northern Governors. In this report, correspondent takes a look at APC's search for Tinubu's running mate and the certificate saga.
All Progressive Congress APC and its presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu may quickly have to make up their minds on the choice of a substantive vice presidential candidate. At the moment, speculations are widespread that the man, Kabiru Masari, whose name was sent to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), may in fact be holding brief as a placeholder, all in a bid by the All Progressive Congress APC to beat nomination deadlines.
We still have a couple of weeks or some window within which the party can still make a substitution, allowable in law.
Even though only Tinubu and APC can reasonably answer the question whether or not Masari, President Muhammadu Buhari's trusted friend and Tinubu's ally, is the real deal or not, there are strong indications APC merely forwarded Masari's name to INEC to buy time for a substantive running mate.
I think it only shows lack of preparedness on the side of the candidates who have a match. And after winning, you had a week or two to nominate whoever it is that should be your running mate, which is a constitutional provision. In fulfillment of that constitutional provision, you are not able to nominate anybody, but you nominate somebody and call him a placeholder. That is very, very, very terrible.
It is however instructive to note that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has made it abundantly clear that there is no place for placeholder in the Nigerian law. With the windows of substitution still available to APC and Tinubu, the choice of his vice presidential candidate appears largely unresolved, and consultations may have left APC and Tinubu between two delicate options of an enticing Muslim ticket or a difficult Muslim-Christian ticket.
Asiwaju is from the south. The vice president must come from the north. Ahmed Asiwaju is a Muslim. A Christian must be the vice president of Nigeria. There's no two ways about it.
Tinubu, a Southern Muslim, snatched the presidential ticket of the All Progressive Congress APC on the strength of 11 northern governors. But the silence of the northern governors since the emergence of Tinubu leaves a few room for concern, even though there are those who say that Tinubu may be compelled to choose his vice presidential candidate from the powerful political bloc. A number of names have been thrown up. They include the incumbent governor of Borno State, Babagana Zulum, former governor of Borno State, Kasim Shettima, and Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai. Others are the governor of Jigawa State, Abubakar Badaru, and his counterpart from Kebbi State, Atiku Bagudu.
It's a decision that will go beyond him as an individual. The party will have a role to play in that.
The thinking in many quarters is that Tinubu's campaign will be stronger with a serving northern Muslim governor on his side if he hopes to beat off tough opposition from an illustrious son of the North and People's Democratic Party's candidate, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. But the idea of a Muslim ticket could set APC and Tinubu against majority of Christians in the South as well as in the North, and probably hurt the presidential dream of Asiwaju.
Are the Muslims saying that Asiwaju is not a Muslim enough to protect the interests of the Muslim population? What is it about? There's no problem. It's a clear thing. Asiwaju will pick a Christian from the north. There will be no problem. We need healing. We are one people in this country.
Meanwhile, as Tinubu and the All Progressive Congress tries to wriggle out of the very tight situation, Tinubu and his supposed running mates find themselves entangled in a messy certificate scandal.
A close look at the INEC forms previously filled and submitted by Tinubu when he contested as senator and later as governor of Lagos State in 1999 clearly revealed sharp inconsistencies against his latest entry for presidency in 2023. While his previous forms reflected the primary and the secondary schools Tinubu attended, these informations were omitted in his form he submitted for presidential bid. Even the accounting degree from Chicago State University entered by the former governor of Lagos State in his recent INEC form is called to question after Tinubu in a sworn affidavit claimed his certificates were carted away by unknown soldiers in a military raid on his house.
Younger people who might be coming up to ensure that they keep whatever certificates they have been able to acquire in safe hands, so that when the future becomes on them, an opportunity comes, they will not be laying claim that their certificates are missing, just like Mr. Tinubu and his vice presidential candidate nominee placeholder.
Even though Tinubu has been cleared by a court ruling and a judicial panel of inquiry in the past, the controversies surrounding his educational background, many believe could provide clues to his real age and identity, have refused to go away.
Tinubu's supposed running mate, Masari, is not left out of this scandal. He too, in a sworn affidavit, announced that his primary and secondary school certificates are nowhere to be found.
Tough times, no doubt, for the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. The party has traveled the road before, when, in the build-up to the 2015 general elections, the secondary school certificate of his candidate, President Muhammadu Buhari, was subjected to similar public scrutiny. Omo Bazwaye, AIT News.